inside the Budokan. Fending off Shinobi and my crew, Obi Shotokan. Showing off with my Kama-san. Conversate with Samurai while most was playing.
What's going on, guys? It's Greg Farley from the Wise Guys, and I'm here with this guy again. Who is this? What's your name, sir?
Tom SHERARD.
And you're here because people requested it. You're here to show us what?
The Elementsaber FTK deck profile.
Okay.
Another Warrior FTK deck.
Before we get into it, shout out to the homies. Shout out to the king himself. You got the Dugan brothers, Ken and Ryu. You got Peanut Head. AKA, man, I'm just kidding. He's the king of the Noble Knight. Let's get into it, though.
Right. So, starting off with monsters, we play one Grand Soil. This is a card that breaks the deck. It facilitates looping Firewall back over and over again. Yeah, you can summon Firewall like 5 times in this deck on the first turn. So
yeah, he's got the smile on his face. Yeah, he's.
You play one Mullen Glacia. This is to take the other 2 cards out of your opponent's hand. So you can take 6 cards out of their hand for the FTK.
And it's Abyss Rising.
We play 2 Lupuli mana. This is an extender. Essentially, if you draw the field spell, he's your inherent summon for your warrior, who lets you make his old and dump cards in the graveyard you need. Also, he's really busted going second against a lot of decks. Literally, I'm thinking about playing triple Pathfinder in the side deck, so I can just add it to my hand whenever I want to, because he wins like half the matchups just by summoning him when you're going second.
That's Willard in OCG, right? Isn't that his name?
I think so.
Okay.
And then we play 3 Makani. This is the most important one. Essentially, you pretty much have to get her on the field or in your graveyard in order to do the combo, because you have that Grand Soil and Mullen Glacia in your hand. 2 Aina, because she also facilitates the FTK if you only open 1 extender. 2 Elementsaber Nalio. You need to play 2 of her because at some point in the combo you have to have 2 level 3s in your hand to make the Shadow Lich. 1 of each of these. This card's good against Thunder Dragon, and this is good against Altergeist and Sky Striker.
Why is it good against them?
You can discard an Elementsaber to negate a spell or trap. And this one is Walking Book of Moon.
Oh, okay. So that works perfect.
And then you play 3 of this guy who extends, 2 of this guy who extends, 3 copies of, you don't get to play your hand trap, 3 copies of this card is unfair, and 1 copy of the Nightmare Corruptor Ibli, because you need to summon Mermaid and do your combos.
Didn't you say red? You said something about Red Layer. You didn't like it, or?
I was considering playing Red Layer. It's a debate. Essentially, it's an out to Inspector Border and stuff like that, as well as it's a fire type, and you don't play any fire types in this deck apart from Phoenix that enter your graveyard. So that's a really late combo that you draw to Phoenix in the graveyard. So there are situations where, say, your opponent summons like a Thunder guy, and one of the ways the level 10 guy, one of the ways you out it is by getting so many attributes in your graveyard than dropping this guy, and he's just another attribute that you don't intrinsically have in the deck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Moving on to spells, we got 2 more copies if you don't get to play hand traps. 2 Terraforming and 3 of this card. This is the best card in the entire deck. It's an extender. It searches and lets you play Masterpiece for free, which is your Molly. If you let me resolve this card and you're playing Thunder Dragons, and I summon both Mollies, you're 100% locked out of the game for the entire duration of the game, and I can decide to play whatever I want to, and your deck can win. It's fun. I got sat there for like 5 turns, my opponent couldn't do anything while I had 2 of them in defense position. Foolish Burial, Soul Charge, Monsterborn, Rhoda, the good stuff, single spells that are broken. The equip spells, you got your Living Fossil, your Overwhelming Burial, Phoenix Sword, your DDR, and your last 2 extenders, your 2 Shade Brigadines.
Are these like the mandatory?
You don't have to play this one, but I literally kept on ending up in situations where I would draw like 2 of these in an opening hand because I'm just unlucky.
Yeah.
And like would not be able to play.
And not 5 either? You don't
know. It's weird. The highest level monster you summon in this deck off of his ult is Aquadolphin. And that's if you like open the malicious.
Oh, okay.
Summon Aquadolphin off of her and you pitch the malicious and you start playing.
Okay.
And then moving on to the extra deck.
Uh-oh.
Hello, card that should be banned. Konami, please ban this card. It's dumb. I can summon it 5 times and add a total of like 15 cards from my graveyard back in my hand in the course of the turn.
Yeah.
I can draw half my deck from my graveyard and put it in my hand. It's not fair.
Not at all.
Another card that should be banned. Konami, milling your opponent's hands before they even start to play. It's an unfair thing.
Yes,
Why'd you limit Omega and not hit this card? Unicorn, Trigate, Summon Sorceress. The generic rank 3s that you need to do the combo. You have to use this to make Gumblar, this to summon your other guy, make Firewall, and this is the last card you make to essentially get an arrow pointing to a zone that you need to trigger Gumblar on your opponent's turn. You play this, Binary Sorceress, over any of the other links you use because it's an Earth. And if you must, you want to get them in your graveyard for another Earth attribute for your Grand Swell to start your combo. Your other Clock Taker, reducing. You need to have this because it's one of the cards that makes the U-Link in this deck specifically. This card, don't touch this card, Konami. This card's fine. It's Firewall and Dumbo is the problem. This card's cool. You didn't give us Needle Fiber, at least let us have that card. 2 Cerberus, 2 Phoenix, 2 Mermaid. You have to play all of these because you actually use all of them in the combo. You should use twice. So you have to play 6 of these guys. And kind of want to play 6 of you regardless because they're good outs and stuff in the game.
So you feel like every one of them is mandatory to play 2, 2, 2?
You literally use like all 2. Like I use both Cerberuses or both Phoenixes to do the full combo. I have to have both.
Yeah.
And then you use both Mermaids to do the combo too. And then the last card, Shadow Witch.
What?
So you play this card because you can detach raw material from it and special summon a token to your side of the field during your opponent's turn. So you essentially make your Gumblar, have an open zone either next to the Trigate or the Firewall. He's here, you detach, you summon your token, and you trigger Gumblar during the standby phase. And that's how you get rid of the last
So he's
card.
just there to make the blank token to trigger.
Yeah. That's the reason why in the combo you have to get the 2 level 3s back to your hand at the very end of the combo is to make him.
Okay. So that's very important to the combo.
Yeah, I chose him over the other stuff because this card allows you to minimize on the number of cards you have to change in and out of the main deck and change in and out of the extra deck to still do the combo. Max consistency for the sake of that.
Word.
And there's no side deck yet. I'm still working on it.
Okay. So if you need to lead the combo, you stay on the Wise Guys TCG page. Again, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Peanut Head. Shout out to Armor. YG, baby. More deck profiles from him coming soon. Thanks, Tom.
Train inside the Budokan, fending off Shinobi and my cool Obi Shotokan. Showing off with my Kama-san, conversate with Samurai while most was playing Pokemon. Ninja stars instead of fidget spinners in my open